अच्छा सुनो, सब्सक्राइब करते वक्त ना घंटी बजा देना ताकि जब मैं ऑनलाइन आऊँ तो तुम्हारे फोन की भी घंटी बजे।
Hello everyone, my name is Kaushik Medhi and I am a third SEM civil engineering student from Assam Engineering College, Jalukbari. Today I will be explaining to you what is actually a formwork. So please bear with me and try to understand. So formwork is basically a simple structure which supports concrete, liquid concrete, or as we can technically say it to be a slurry. So it supports that slurry during its compacting time, or you can say that during the strengthening period of that concrete. The cost of this formworks should be around 10 to 30% of the total cost of the whole structure. In cases of higher structures and bridges, the cost of formworks is obviously higher because the structures need to be more tight and rigid. Obviously, you will know that. You can get the idea, I guess. So, and it is basically made of plywood, wood, timber, plastic, metal, etc. We generally use timber and plywood to construct it, so because the cost of construction is less. In India, this formworks actually follows a certain code or set of rules which is known as IS 456 2000 code of formwork. So in this code, it is generalized in 6 parts. So I will be saying it to you now. Number 1 point is general. That is actually that this formwork should actually follow the shape and dimensions as given by during the building plans, and they should be sufficiently tight so as to prevent any loss of liquid, as the slurry is very liquidy in form before compacting time. And also it should be rigid enough so that the slurry can strengthen up during the compacting period. Okay, I will show you one example of what is actually a formwork. It's a very clumsy work, so please forgive me for that. So this thing is actually a kind of a formwork. Okay, the inside should be closed, so it should be closed where you can put the slurry, and these are the sides, and you can see that this inside is very clean. So that is the second point of the code, that the cleaning and treatment of forms. There shouldn't be any unwanted particles inside the form. Number 3 point is stripping time. When the slurry is put in, it generally requires time to set, and before that, we can actually, it is like you can see it is set now, and we need time, and it needs time to become totally rigid. The time required, generally the time required is 24 to 48 hours, and it varies from structures to structure. And the stripping time, after which the slurry has become rigid, we can take it out. So but sometimes before taking out, small holes or parts are made like this to check if the concrete is hard enough, so if we can take out the formwork or not. Next point is procedure while removing the formwork. It is very simple, that it shouldn't give any shock or vibration so as to damage the structure. And as I already said, that this kind of things should be made so that we can check if necessary the slurry concrete is hard enough or not. And also proper precautions should be taken before stripping this out. Number 5th point is camber. That is, it is generally desirable to give forms an upward camber to ensure that the beams do not have a sag when they are taken up to their deflections, but they should not be done unless allowed for in design calculations of the beam. And last is 6 is tolerance. Formwork shall be constructed so that the internal dimensions are within the permissible tolerance as specified by the designer. I think you can get the idea from this now. So thank you. This is all for today.